This graph shows the relationship between the number of students enrolled versus the distance of a campus from a student's home. We can see that as the distance from the campus increases, the number of enrollments decrease. Therefore, we can infer that distance to the campus is an important consideration for parents to enroll their kids at the Spirit of Math Study Center. This trend shows the frequency of web searches for the Spirit of Math in Canada for the last 5 years. It can be noticed that there is a slight increase on an year-by-year basis on the web interest. We can also see some spikes during the September-October period of every year. Let us now compare the Spirit of Math versus Kumon, one of the competitors in the math education market. It can be seen that Kumon is being searched more than the Spirit of Math during the same time period in Canada. If we add Khan Academy to the mix, we can see that the web searches of the Spirit of Math are now much lesser compared to the other two competitors. If we then broaden our scope to include the web searches all over the world, instead of just Canada, we can see that the Spirit of Math is lagging far behind in terms of web presence. As per our analysis of the enrollment data, the campuses MAW, CUA, and CAS are losing more students as compared to other campuses. It is important to identify the reasons for the same and improve the quality as needed. If we look at the gender-wise enrollment and attrition for the female and male students, we can see that the female and male ratio is high for both the enrollment and attrition. Let's look at some insights on the grade-wise enrollment and attrition. It is clear that grades 4 to grades 9 are the most popular for the Spirit of Math. However, grades 3, 4, and 8 face the highest attrition rate. It is clear from the graph that Toronto is the most popular place among all SMS campuses. It is apparent because Toronto has the maximum number of centers. By looking at the enrollment data for the last 3 years, it can be inferred that there is some scope of improvement in Alberta, British Columbia, and Manitoba study centers. It might be helpful to study the local policies in order to better fit the students of the Spirit of Math. Now let us display the adaptive exam model that we propose for the Spirit of Math. Students can take online exams either via distance learning or through in-class mode. Student simply needs to click on the start button and he'll be presented with a problem. The difficulty level of the problem will be medium, and based on the response of the student, the difficulty level will increase if he answers correct, whereas the difficulty level will decrease if he answers this question as wrong. This model will be applied on every individual question, and finally, it will help us analyze how a student is growing through his in-class and online learning experiences. Now suppose I just answer this question and give the correct answer, you can see that the difficulty level increased. However, if I give a wrong answer to this question, the difficulty level will decrease. And finally, if I answer each of these questions, I will be presented with a gamification badge. Every gamification badge represents the kind of performance the student made and helps improve his overall motivation.
Hi, I'm Miss SMS, your friend and teacher. What can I help you with today?
I saw the question and got the answer as 1, which is wrong. Could you please explain why?
Sure, you need to start by sorting all the numbers given. So start by arranging the numbers as 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 and 8. Then find the number in the middle. Can you now tell me what the answer is?
Yes, it's 3.
Yes, you're correct.
Thank you, Miss.